All right, guys, so your goal today is to mix up colors that match your swatches here. And we're going to use this knowledge to then make the background for our collages. Now, you're not going to use every color here for your background. I would pick 1 or 2 colors to use in your background. For me, I want to use this dark bluish gray and this light blue gray for my background. So that's what I'm going to try to mix up here. Now, the first thing I would do is analyze what are your 2 main colors. So if you look at this, and I'm going to recreate this one, I'm thinking blue and white are my 2 main colors. I'm going to start with that. Look how much paint I got. Seriously, just a little bit. Because if I don't mix it right the first time, I'm going to have to add more color of something else. And if I start with a lot of paint, it's going to take a lot of paint to get the color that I want. So just small amounts to start with. Now, the other color I would recommend that you getting, which seems kind of weird, is what's called your colors complement. Most of the colors that you picked, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them, are what is called dull. So they're not bright, vibrant colors straight out of the paint bottle. They are a little bit dulled, a little bit more natural, like this grayish tone you kind of see in this blue. To make something a little more gray or a little more brown or a little more rustic looking, if you will, you're going to mix it with its complementary color. So that's where these come into play, and these are on the front table. Whatever color you're using, you're going to look across, and that is its complement. So you can tell that blue's complement is orange. All right, so I got also a little bit of orange, and I'll show you how that mixes together with our blue and our white. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take a little scoop of my blue, a little scoop of my white, and mix it together. I'm trying to match the darkness, not necessarily the color. And you can see that it's way too bright. So I'm going to keep adding a little bit of white in here, mixing it up all the way until I feel like I have it pretty close. I'm going to use little small swirls so it stays all in the same spot. All right, so you can see my blue here is way too bright when I compare it to my swatch here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take a tiny bit at a time. I might have to add more later.